At Bulldog Burger, we take the burger game to the next level, like the Freshman 15, stacked with panko fried mozzarella. Unleash your appetite.
You're not gonna get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff.
Mama!
Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome. Prediabetes does. With early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test today. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Good morning, and thank you as always for joining us on Mississippi Live Weather this morning. I hope you have your coffee and you're good to go. Might need the hot coffee this morning because temperatures right now, as you can see behind me, definitely on the cool side of things. Good morning and happy Monday. I am meteorologist Maggie McCauley. Temperatures right now in the 50s out there, 54 in Lafayette County, 56 in Water Valley, 58 down in Grenada, even in middle 50s in Senatobia, all the way across 50 up in Alcorn County. They've been hanging on to that 50, a little bit cooler in places like Corinth, Biggersville, a little bit cooler as well this morning. 55 in Starkville, 54 in Louisville. All of us in the 50s, and it is cool this morning for sure. If you stepped out, I stepped out before we had that 6:30 live broadcast, and just so you know, it is a little bit cooler out there. If you're on the cooler nature side of things, might need the coat at least this morning, won't need it this afternoon. We'll see temperatures eventually getting into the 60s over the next few hours, upper 60s by 10, and then into the 70s by your 11 o'clock hour. That northerly wind in place, just making it feel very nice even into your afternoon. Good mix of sun and clouds as well. Overall, a great day ahead to start off our work week, and great conditions ongoing right now as well. No rain across the board on Mississippi Live radar. You're good to go this morning in the weather department. Get to go out on the roadways again. Only thing you might need is that light coat, at least for the morning hours. Overall, good to go. Great sunrise going on. This is over in Lee County. You can see a few of those cirrus clouds just kind of building in, making for a beautiful conditions out there over in Tupelo. And that's really area wide. We're all looking very nice. A little bit less cloud cover over in Greenwood. Still making for a great sunrise out there, and really the sun has risen by now, and temperatures going to start to do the same, upper 50s there. Overall, still nice if you're headed out the door this morning around your 7 o'clock hour. Good conditions across the board. Beautiful sunrise out there this morning. Sunrise times, have you noticed, have been getting a little bit later. This live look over in Crenshaw as well. Temperatures in the middle 50s there as well. So overall, nice conditions again across the board. Like I've been saying, beautiful blue skies out there that's going to be continuing over the next few hours and then even into the next few days, because we're really not expecting any rainfall. As I said, have you noticed the sunrise has been getting a little bit later and later? I've been able to show you the sunrise at our 6:30 hour. I didn't when I started, and I've been able to do it more and more because those sunrise times have been pushing later and later. Yes, we are losing daylight, as one would say, and our latest sunrise is actually not going to happen until January 7th through the 12th here in North Mississippi. What does that mean? Just sunrise times are going to be continuing to get later as we head over the next few months. Same story. And then the sunset times are going to be getting earlier. We'll see our earliest sunset time actually in December, so about a month before we see that latest sunrise, or we'll see our earliest sunset between the 2nd and the 5th here in North Mississippi. Overall, what you need to know is, yes, fall season and winter season's coming, and as it does, we do lose that daylight time. So that's going to be happening as we head over the next few weeks and over the next few months. Overall, we are seeing dry conditions today, so that's some good news. You can see by 5 o'clock, still seeing dry conditions across the board in the southeast. As we head into Tuesday, a little bit of a different story, tracking more cloud cover in the forecast, some moisture trying to surge north. I think it's really not going to get into our area, but some models trying. You see just trying to bring that up to the north, trying to peak that into North Mississippi, mainly in areas south of Lee County. Really, the Golden Triangle region and south might see a passing shower or two. I put about a 10% chance on there. I don't have a good hope that that will make it in, but a few models trying to creep it in, so I do have about a 10% chance. Most of us just seeing a surge of cloud cover out there for your Tuesday and for your Wednesday as well. Over your first 12 hours, you can expect for your day ahead just a great day out there. Again, northerly wind in play, temperatures in the 70s by your 11 o'clock hour. We'll eventually get into the 80s, low 80s into your afternoon hours. Again, lots of sunshine expected in the afternoon as well. Nothing to really complain about. Temperatures sitting around 10 degrees below where they should be for this time of year. So no complaints in the weather department. Overall, a really great afternoon and a really great start to our work week as well. Just nice conditions across the board. Here's what you can expect coming up next. We're going to be talking about your 7-day forecast because these nice cooler conditions, they're not sticking around very long. I'll have the look of how warm things are going to be getting. We'll also talk tropics. Things have changed. If you haven't watched us over the weekend, things have definitely taken a turn, and we'll talk about what that means, all coming up next.
What would you give for a child you loved to make their wish come true? To help them fight a critical illness? Just imagine what you'd do. Every single one of us can make the stars align, because when we come together, hope and joy will shine.
When people are fed, futures are nourished. They can connect with the world around them, unlock endless possibilities, and thrive. Join the movement to end hunger. Volunteer. Advocate. Donate. Go to feedingamerica.org/act now.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggie McAuley.
Taking a live look this morning over in Stark Vegas. Temperatures in Starkville starting off in the middle 50s this morning. Great conditions over at Mississippi State, who had a pretty good weekend, I should say, with a Bulldog win on your Saturday. Overall, nice conditions still out there this morning. Again, temperatures a little bit cooler in the middle 50s in Starkville. Same story, really area-wide. We're all seeing those cooler conditions. There's a live look over in Oxford. Can't forget about them as well. Nice conditions there. Temperatures in the middle 50s there as well. And again, beautiful ongoing conditions. If you're headed out on the roadways, you're good to go. Airways as well. I'm not tracking any delays, really airport-wide, region-wide, and all of your international airports from Atlanta to Miami to Dallas, all looking good to go. No delays this morning. So that's some good news if you're hopping on a flight on your Monday morning. Let's talk about your day ahead if you're sticking in North Mississippi, because a beautiful day expected. Nice conditions. Always easy to give the forecast when it's nice out there, right? So temperatures eventually getting near 70 by 9. We'll get into the 70s before noon today, and then topping out in the 80s, low 80s. Can't complain. Really nice. Really sitting almost 10 degrees below where we should be for this time of year. So again, just really nice conditions out there for September. We'll see temperatures fall through the 70s into your evening hours if you got any plans, eventually falling into the 60s overnight. As for your day ahead, again, temperature is going to be topping out in the low 80s across the board, definitely below average. Good mix of sun and clouds, no rain expected, northerly wind at play. Just a great day to get out and enjoy yourself. As we head into Tuesday, we start to see that warming trend come back into the picture. I'm talking temperatures only in the 60s out the door for your Tuesday morning. So 50s maybe far and few between. Most of us starting out near 60. Temperatures will be back in the 80s as we head noon and on, middle 80s expected into your afternoon. So not a bad day out there, still below average, but that warming trend is going to continue Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and on. Here's the good news I have as well. If you don't like rain, have outdoor plans, not really expecting any rain over the next 7 days. So pretty good dry spell across the board here in North Mississippi. As we head into your mid-morning, good to go. Lots of sunshine expected today, even into your afternoon. I'm tracking a lot of sunshine in the forecast as well. We'll see that northerly wind stick around into the afternoon. So still very nice out there if you got any plans 4 or 5 o'clock. Heading overnight into your Tuesday, we start start to see a system become a little bit closer to North Mississippi. As it does, we were watching cloud cover build into the area. By 8 o'clock, I'm thinking I'm going to be tracking a lot more clouds tomorrow morning than I am this morning, as you can see across the board. Maybe a few showers trying to make it close to the area from Kosciuszko, Louisville, Macon from that system. I think most of that moisture actually stays well to our south, but a few models trying to creep it in. So I have about a 10% chance for areas mainly south of our area. So Grenada, Houston, Amory, Vernon, and south, seeing the best chance of maybe a passing shower. But again, a lot of us stay very, very dry, if not all of us on your Tuesday. As we head into those evening hours, we'll start to see clouds kind of become more sparse as well. Let's talk about your 7-day forecast. Temperatures in the 80s, low 80s today. Will be near 60 out the door for your Tuesday morning. So again, a little bit warmer, and that's the story moving forward. Upper 80s by Tuesday, 90s come right back into the forecast by Wednesday, low 90s as we head to round out your work week. Friday into Saturday, I could even see temperatures getting into the middle 90s. So turning from well below average to a little above average in the forecast. A little bit warmer out there for those Friday night football games, those SEC football games as well. In the afternoon hours, again, going to be a little bit warmer out there. The good news is, though, beautiful sunshine conditions. So not necessarily tracking any rainfall, just some warmer temperatures in the forecast. As we head into your weekend ahead, temperatures stay in the 90s as well. So overall, nice conditions if you're wanting to head out, not going to need the umbrella, but it's not going to be feeling like fall. Let's talk about the tropics before I let you go, because as I said, the story has changed from when I talked to you on Friday to when I'm talking to you right now with the tropics. You could see we were tracking this kind of disorganization of showers and storms coming off the African coastline. On Friday, this had about an 80 to 90% chance of development over the next 7 days. Today, nada. Nothing. No chance of development from the National Hurricane Center. Why? Well, let me show you why. We're tracking dust. Saharan dust coming off the African coastline, just filtering into this area that we usually track for tropical development. We really start to see a disorganization of storms coming off the African coastline, following this area right here, and then eventually making its way closer to the states. But as we head over the next few hours, even all the way through your weekend, we're tracking a lot of Saharan dust coming off African coastline. So that's going to really inhibit tropical development. That's really going to inhibit us seeing any chances of development as we head over the next 7 days. So I want to give you an update on that. If you're wondering what's going on, I haven't talked about it this morning. It's because there is nothing to really talk about. Let's talk about your 7-day forecast before I do let you go. I want to give you your last look at that as well, or at least for this live broadcast. Temperatures again today in the 80s tomorrow, 90s come back as we head throughout the rest of your work week. As always, our last live broadcast of the evening is going to, or of the morning, I should say, because it is the morning, is going to be 7:30 a.m. So make sure to check back with us over really in the next 15 minutes. I'll have a last look of what you can expect out the door this morning, give you a last look of your forecast over the next 7 days as well. You're going to want to stick with us. I'll also have Maya's Monday Minute, where my daughter talks through the weather headlines starting off the 7:30 show. So you want to stick in for that as well.
Growing up, Gabe was naturally curious. When he began to discover weather, Gabe just didn't want to know what was happening, but he wanted to know why it was happening. Gabe became fascinated with tornadoes, and it impacted his life. He wanted to pursue a career in meteorology. Even though Gabe grew up in Alabama, Mississippi has now become his home and his family. And one thing about Gabe is he keeps his family safe.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me.
That was perfect.
But I heard every word.